Today's programme is about sport. Sport in winter. What do people like to do in their spare time? You have to use the past tenses when you describe what happened in a match or a game. Also, making offers.
Have a drink?
Great, thanks.
Accepting.
Would you like one of these?
No, not just now, thanks.
And refusing. And some useful ways to increase your fluency.
That's Shubin Forest over there, isn't it?
And don't forget Meter Man. Are you ready now? Let's go. Everyday English. First, squash.
(9-4). That's my game, isn't it?
Yes,
Let's take a break.
good idea. Have a drink?
Great, thanks. Would you like one of these?
No, thanks, not just now. That was a good game, wasn't it?
It certainly was. Your backhand's improved, isn't it?
Thanks. It's getting better. You wait till next time.
Next, cycling.
Let's have a rest.
Good idea. We're nearly there, aren't we?
Yes, it's not far now. Have a banana.
Oh, OK, thanks.
Would you like a banana?
No thanks, not for me.
Would you like a drink?
Yes, please. Thanks.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, thanks very much. Cheers.
Walking is a popular activity. The footpaths are clearly marked.
We're here, aren't we?
Yes, I see. That's right. That's Shubin Forest over there, isn't it?
And this is Wilmot Hill. We've walked about 8 miles, I think.
That's right. Have a sandwich.
Oh, yes, please.
Sandwich?
No thanks, not for me.
Would you like a go with the binoculars?
Oh, yes, thanks. Do you want to go?
Yes, please.
Now here comes a helping hand. First, offering things. You can say, have a, like this.
Have a drink?
Have a drink.
Have a banana.
Have a banana.
Have a sandwich.
Have a sandwich. Or you can say, would you like, or do you want?
Oh, yes, thanks.
Would you like one of these?
Would you like one of these?
Would you like a banana?
Would you like a drink?
Would you like a banana? Or would you like a drink?
Would you like a go with the binoculars?
Do you want to go?
Would you like a go with the binoculars? Do you want to go?
Yes, please.
And to accept or refuse, listen again.
Great, thanks.
Great, thanks.
Would you like one of these?
No, thanks, not just now.
No thanks, not just now. Improve your fluency. You can improve your fluency with 2 small words, take and have. Listen.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Let's have a rest.
Let's have a rest. And you can increase your fluency with these small tag questions.
That's right. That's Shibburn Forest over there, isn't it?
That's Shibburn Forest over there, isn't it?
Your backhand's improved, hasn't it?
Your backhand has improved, hasn't it?
We're nearly there, aren't we?
We're nearly there, aren't we? Specialised English. Now for some of the English you need to talk about sports. To describe a game, you have to use the past tenses. Usually it is the simple past and the past continuous. And to describe how somebody was playing, you need adverbs.
Right, spread out and call for it, nice and wide.
Come on, Reds, kick it out.
The centre to the Blues, away we go.
I'm a parent and I do football coaching with the children most Saturday mornings. Today, however, we've got a problem. We can't play on the football pitch, so we're playing in the playground. I don't have to do it. I do it because I enjoy it. The kids are great. They just need the practice. There's never enough time for sports in school, so Saturday morning football is really important.
Oh, good goal, well played. The Blues won by 4-1. The Reds scored first, then the goalkeeper saved a shot by the Blues. The Reds were doing really well at first. Then the Blues woke up, scored 3 goals, one after the other. The Reds couldn't stop them. The score was 3-1 at half-time. In the second half, the Blues scored again, making the final score 4-1.
Now, here's a helping hand. First, the simple past tense. There are regular verbs with ed for the past tense. Listen to the young football players.
Jonathan scored 3 goals.
Jonathan scored 3 goals.
Kate scored 1 goal.
Kate scored 1 goal.
Gregory tackled Gemma.
Gregory tackled Gemma.
Gregory passed the ball to Stephen.
Gregory passed the ball to Stephen.
Stephen passed it to Jonathan.
Stephen passed it to Jonathan.
Jonathan scored the goal.
Jonathan scored the goal. And there are irregular verbs. They are all different. You will find more of these in your book.
Then the Blues woke up.
Then the Blues woke up.
The Blues won by 4-1.
The Blues won by 4-1.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Well, how was your game?
Great.
Did you beat her?
No, Jackie beat me. But it was very close. You were playing very well. You were serving brilliantly.
Well, not at first. I served 4 double faults in the first game.
She won the first set 6-4, wasn't it? That's right. I lost the second set 5-7. In the third set, I think I lost my concentration. I hit a ball right out of the court, and we couldn't find it anywhere. I was playing really badly then. Jackie won the third set 6-3, wasn't it?
Yes.
Wasn't it cold?
It was quite cold, but we enjoyed it anyway.
Well, it's my turn now. See you later.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I play here every week, even in winter. There's a tennis coach and you can have lessons. Lessons cost £5 for half an hour. That's good value.
I joined the club 3 years ago. I play every Thursday. There's a group of us, and we come regularly. It's great fun. We enjoy ourselves.
A helping hand. Here we have regular and irregular verbs. We start with a question.
Did you beat her?
Did you beat her?
No, Jackie beat me.
No. Jackie beat me.
I served 4 double faults in the first game.
I served 4 double faults.
In the third set, I think I lost my concentration.
I lost my concentration.
But we enjoyed it anyway.
We enjoyed it anyway.
I support the Medway Bears. I come to all their matches. We all do.
Right.
Matches are good fun because of the atmosphere, the excitement. It's very colourful and there's a lot of noise, isn't there?
It's a good night out. I enjoy it. Everyone does.
That's right.
Tonight the Bears were playing the Bracknell Bees. The Bears weren't playing very well at first. The other team were keeping the puck down their end.
After about 10 minutes, things changed and the Bears scored 3 goals very quickly. After that, the other side were in trouble. They didn't score at all in the second period.
In the third period, the Bears got 4 goals and the other side got 2. Our side were playing brilliantly. The final total was quite close, 7 goals to 6. So we're celebrating, aren't we?
Yeah. Bears forever.
Go Bears! Go Bears!
Now, a helping hand with the past continuous tense. Listen to the ice hockey supporters.
Tonight the Bears were playing the Bracknell Bees.
The Bears were playing the Bracknell Bees.
The Bears weren't playing very well at first.
The Bears weren't playing very well at first.
In the third period, the Bears got 4 goals and the other side got 2. Our side were playing brilliantly.
In the third period, our side were playing brilliantly. And notice the adverbs. They weren't playing very well at first, but in the third period they were playing brilliantly. Improve your fluency.
OK, children, here we go for the team
You
shot.
can improve your fluency by using do or does in a short phrase like, most of them do.
Jonathan, what do you like?
I like football.
Team?
We all do.
I like football. We all do.
We all do.
We all do.
I come to all their matches. We all do.
We all do.
It's a good night out. I enjoy it. Everyone does.
That's right.
Everyone does. A personal view. Tony Pullis is the manager of Gillingham Football Club. The club were not doing very well when he joined them. What were the problems? What did Tony do to put things right? How are they doing now? Listen to Tony Pullis.
I'm originally from South Wales. I was brought up in not far from the docks in Newport. My father was a steel worker. I started my career at Bristol Rovers when I was 16. Spent 9 years there and then went off to Newport and Bournemouth. At the end of my career, I got into the coaching and ended up coaching at Bournemouth. I became manager of Bournemouth and then joined Gillingham as manager. For the last 5 seasons, Gillingham Football Club had finished in the bottom 3 of the 3rd division. Gates were down to about 2,500. When I took over the football club, it was very, very important that we changed the playing staff, and we brought 10 new players into the football club. Gillingham Football Club were in serious financial difficulties. They had the receiver in, and it was touch and go whether the football club was going to live on. Then the chairman of the football club invested almost £1 million to keep the club alive. And since then, we've taken great strides both on and off the field, not only to stabilise the club, but to push the club on. It was very good to bring 10 new players in. Very important that the playing side was strengthened. And the players that the football club have brought in are very experienced players. They're not young players. They're players who have been through the mill and understand what's needed from them week in and week out. Because the season is a very long season, a very gruelling season, where we almost play 2 games a week. If we take a typical week, training will commence on Monday at 11 o'clock. We've got our own training facilities, which we're very, very fortunate to have. The players will report at 11 o'clock. They will do a warm-up by themselves. Then we take them into a ball warm-up, so they have 2 warm-up sessions. Obviously, when you're indoors, training in the gym, the training methods are different from being inside to outside. The area is smaller. You're working on a hard surface, so you've got to be a little bit careful with the players in respect to their ankles and their knees, their joints. But we still work very, very hard when we have to. And we incorporate different tests. One of those tests is the bleep test.
Start of level 3.
The bleep test is an organised test that's been performed by top athletes in this country. And it's a good method and a good way of testing the player's fitness all the way through the season. Last week's game, which was a top-of-the-table clash against Chester. Chester were top of the table, we were second. Was called off because of the snow and the freezing weather that this part of the country had. We were expecting 10,000 people to come to Saturday's game to pay, obviously, and watch the game. And the financial implications of 10,000 is very important to us. We were very disappointed that the game was called off. It upset the plans, obviously, of the players and also the financial plans. But we've got to get on with things, and we've got a very, very big game coming up against Plymouth, and I'm sure we'll get those 10,000 people in then.
It's just a mental attitude, being strong and tough enough to get through it, lads.
This season, we're actually in the top 3. If we finish in the top 3, we will gain promotion to the next league. I know it's very early in the season. There's still a long way to go, but we're very, very optimistic that we can maintain the strides that have been gained since the beginning of the season and push forward and hopefully maintain the success that we've gained.
Now, Meter Man. What will he get up to today?
Hello there. I'm really glad you've come today, because this place is really interesting. There is so much going on here. Now, while I read the meter, you take a look. It's absolutely amazing. Hockey, rugby, squash, badminton, tennis, swimming, cricket, trampolining. No wonder they use so much electricity. Ladies aerobics. That sounds very interesting.
Now back to me, head
down we come. Whoa!
Get your body working.
And shake it down, yeah. Whoa!
Come on, sir, what are you doing? You've got to slow down. You've got to get with that beat. No, slow down, slow down. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. That's the rhythm with it.
Rhythm.
Up, down, down. Let's think of the rhythm. Get your body working.
Come on, up we come, yeah. And shake it down, yeah. Whoa! Stomp on top again. Up we come, nice and wide. Pick them feet up and take it down. Shake it out.
Those ladies were quite good, weren't they? I don't think they were as good as me, do you? Step aerobics isn't quite my cup of tea. That's one of our little phrases. Not quite my cup of tea. But badminton, now that is my cup of tea. It's a very easy game, badminton. You hit the shuttlecock with this simple racket. Nothing to it. Another one, please, my dear. Oh dear, I think I need a new racket.
Once again, ready? Tuck jump. That's it. Good. Oh. Well done. Oh. It's very easy. Try again. Take your time this time. That's very good.
Oh, Paul. He was useless in my class. He was such a nuisance.
Was he?
Yes, he was. He kept fooling around and annoying all the ladies. He got no sense of rhythm or anything.
He's quite good in my class.
Well,
he hasn't been fooling
wasn't.
around, though. He's doing very well.
Whoa!
Come on, get down. Shouldn't be up there. It's dangerous up there.
I was only trying my best.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Out and stay out of our centre.
Sport for all. No, thank you.
Use your eyes. It's good to be active in the wintertime. Do you like walking? A pair of stout boots is a necessity. This shop has everything for walkers. There are wonderful places to walk in Wales, in Scotland. But you need a map, a special map for walkers. Football and rugby football, or rugger, netball and hockey are all played in winter. You can play golf at any time of year. It's especially popular in Scotland, but even in the south, there are more and more places to play golf which are not too expensive. Would you rather stay indoors? Meter Man would, and here he gets an unusual hole-in-one. Maybe pool or bar billiards is the game for you. Here is everything you need: tables, balls, cues. Are you looking for tennis equipment? Here it is. Use your eyes. Cricket really is a summer game. Remember, the family had a game in the garden, in Unit 3. Here you can see the equipment for a proper match. You need a bat, a ball made of leather, shin pads and gloves, and a wicket at each end of the pitch. Read the sports pages in the newspapers. You can learn a lot. Use your eyes, but use your head as well. Some of the headlines are a puzzle, but use your head and you can understand more than you expect. Here the team was in trouble, but Cantona came to the rescue with 2 goals. Goals are what you get to win a match, but a goal is also your aim in life. Here the only goal is to win the match. In rugby, players have to convert a try. It's called a conversion, and the player was Paul. But Paul in the Bible was converted to Christianity, on the road to Damascus, if you remember the story. So Paul's conversion, like many headlines, plays on a double meaning. Downhill all the way means it's easy, but downhill skiing is the name for this kind of sport. In the newspapers, many headlines have a jokey double meaning. Remember this and use your head, and you will understand more than you think you can. There's more on headlines together with grammar, vocabulary and reading passages in the student's book. Next week's programme is about young people and their music. Goodbye till then.